Alright, hey y'all, it's ep.3. Here in Conan Exiles, we're in Siptah, the Isles of Siptah. I have been having a really good time here. It's a lot of fun. I really like this map. A lot has changed since my last video. We've gone quite a few levels up and working on getting my thralls leveled up. And we now have some mini stations, like mini stations, haphazardly stuck around the old Noob base. So, what have I been up to? Well, leveling, sort of, building some, and just trying to kind of enjoy my time here. I haven't watched too many videos yet on what goes down here in Siptah. Still don't really know what a maelstrom is. I have purges turned off. I'm just trying to, I got too much to figure out first. I'm still learning how to play the game, much less, yeah, so I did the noob thing and got to level 60 and exiled lands and goofed around there and figured some stuff out. And then, I got maybe somewhere between 40 and 50% of the map looked at and played with and done. And then, of course, I was like, let's go to Siptah. So here we are. Let's talk about some poor decisions. Base placement. This is a terrible place to put a base. At first, I thought I really lucked out. There's a camp right up here. It has a Catan trader, and it has 4 sorcerers. And then if you pop down here, there's another Catan trader, and I forget how many sorcerers are in this camp. There's not 4, but at least 2 or 3. And so I figured I'd sort of copy what I did in the exiled lands and use that to my advantage and get a bunch of obelisks, get some good tools, get some supply materials, get some fighters and some workers, which is okay. But there's just not much out here, unfortunately. I might be missing some things. I probably am. I haven't done too much looking like up in this region, except running along this ridge for iron. I guess I've been up in here. But anyway, so I got some obelisks and just was killing sorcerers over and over and over again. And the great thing is, and I'll show you how it works here, and that's why I started with my truncheon and my rope. I thought it'd be funny. And I can build anywhere, so I did. I think that's part of the problem too. So I put myself on this beach down here, and I went and I got my obelisk, and I went and bought my first 2 combatants. I bought 2 because the first one was Janos. But the second one was Delencia, and she wasn't too bad, so I thought, at least for now, until I got some more obelisks, she'd be my gal, and we'd run around fighting crimes. And I picked up this guy too from a cage. I don't really understand how that worked, but I had a key from a jailer, and now I have a Shemite Exile level 3 archer. So fun. Here's Delencia. They're wearing the same gear. She's a whopping level 2. But it's what I can make at the moment. So I don't really know where anything is on this map. And instead of doing what I did in the Exile lands, watching hours and hours of videos, I've really just been running around. And that's, like I said, I've been having so much fun doing that. But So, like I said, I'm just making what I can make. So she's got the slaver waistguard and the slaver loincloth and everything else is barbarian. So I didn't realize that was a stamina buff. I thought it was a health buff. Well, she might be getting a new pair of boots. And yeah. I thought the whole set matched. I didn't know the boots were different. Well, that's great. Anyway, things you learn. That's what they're wearing. She has this thing. Bator's razor. Anyway, it hits for 64 and 23. She's just running around with it because that's what I got from one of the Catan traders. A nice thing about this is I was running around with it too, and I'll probably get another one, is it only weighs 1/10 of a pound. So, and I don't, like, I think even if you put the, like the buff, where you make it have more damage or whatever, it doesn't really change the weight. So, that's a fun little fact there, folks. Anyway, she looks much better. You want this to look cool. Anyway, Janice, we've been running around a little bit. He's level 5. He's just been carrying my stuff for me mostly. Getting into some scraps. But usually I pick him up, I give him a truncheon. Right? I don't know where I put his truncheon. I love this map. I just want to say I love this map. So, I mean, I had a hardened steel shield until I recently picked up the obsidian shield, just from a random kill. It was one of those witch encounter event things. But got a pickaxe, got a steel cleaver, steel hatchet, steel sickle. I had a steel pick, steel skinning knife. You get the idea, right? And the best part is, I didn't even have the perk for it. I had all that stuff way before that. So, that is amazing. I had iron stuff right away, then I had steel, and I had some hardened steel. So, if I didn't have the Catan traders, you know, I don't think I found a hardened steel pick, but I did have a steel one. And steel truncheon. So, I've been running around with Glimmer Moon, the Daggers of Nameless Days, and I had the hardened steel shield, and now we have the obsidian shield. Got the skinning knife and the pick. Haven't found where the sickle is, but I really want to find the sickle. But yeah, all the steel tools, I didn't have to make any of them. I just repaired some. That's great. I've placed a lot of torches. This map is ridiculously stupid dark, so. And I was doing a lot of nighttime raiding. This wolf. Oh, we also have frost shot. Been pretty helpful. So are all these ivory arrows. My God. So frost shot with an ivory arrow pretty much does the trick. On guys like this. I don't like that. I don't think that angle's gonna work. There we go. Bing. And he's done. So, usually I go up and I draw these guys out, pop them. We're cheating all the way. I get some Yagami. I'm doing a demo. That's what it is. Oh, I gotta chop these guys up, huh? You have to, like, completely... Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, obviously, steal their stuff if there's anything good. So then if you just kind of peek in here, you can draw this guy's attention, draw him out. That's a sorcerer. Kill that guy. That's what I was doing earlier on anyway. Get this guy to come chase, kill that guy. Kill this guy. This can be Harry. Kill that guy. And over here is sorcerer number 4. And this has been a cook every single time, and that's my cook. Say hello to my cook. The other camp I've been raiding is Carpenter. So he's my carpenter. Oh, this guy. Yeah, don't forget about this this guy. Yeah, Carpenter. But I got my carpenter from the other camp. Anyway, so you've got this crate here. Okay, put your... I don't know what this particular... In the Isle of Siptah, or this camp in particular, is just dye. It's just a ton of dye. There's 4 sorcerers, right? He's got his good crate. Then there's another crate back here. Look at all that. You see what I'm saying? Dye and orbs. But there can also be gold and tools and who knows, whatever. Chest stuff. Crystal. 134 crystal. And all you gotta do... I have some legit skulls on me too. Turn those in. I got a Magi skull. Just run over here. Now I had stacks. I'm talking stacks of skulls in this thing. So the Magi is supposed to give you more stuff, but just look at the amount of obelisks I have on me. I have 281 on me. Oh, I was moving these around. I didn't like get all these just recently. I was moving them from one place to another. I just forgot. But and then, I already have a fragment of power. Come on, but you can see that you can just get a ridiculous amount of obelisks. I have a ridiculous amount of silverstone. The coins, I really can't decide. Like, I know you get ore from turn when you bring in a sorcerer instead of bringing in his head, but I swear, I don't know. You get a lot of coins too, but I did that, and then got Genos, got Delencia, got truncheons, and started knocking them out, and that's why I have 200. And like I said, this is what I have on me. I think I have another 200 sitting in the chest, like 200 plus maybe. All right, but right here you can get the Mad Prophet Tacit. More power to you. We've got supply materials, and that's another thing too. I might pick up a couple of these while I'm here. Why not? That makes this so, like, ridiculously overpowered. The sorcerers, of course, have spell pages. I haven't done a single spell. But I forget what I need right now. I don't have. Anyway, so this is where I've been getting my, and it's right up the place where I'm at. So this is where I'm getting my combatants and my workers. And so I've just bought 2. I bought more workers than combatants, but I believe, yeah, it's the full stop shop. So frost shot. So If you like archers, you can load up on frost shots, I guess. While we're here, we're going to roll the dice and see. I'm going to buy a worker and, well, let's see what kind of worker I get first. I'd like a, ooh. It's a armorer, yes. Dude. Alright, I forgot, I was thinking, I know you can get a good carpenter. I was hoping for a carpenter, but that I will absolutely take. Man, makes me almost want to get another worker. Let's buy the combatant and see, because it could just be another Janus. Alright. What did we get? Who did we get? We got an archer, Marco Spain of Peace. Okay, well, whatever. I don't have an archer, named archer yet. And then I'm going to do one more worker, just because I got 200 more sitting in the crate somewhere. What did we get? So that's the third Grat Stinkfinger. Boo. What's up with you, bud? Alright, well, anyway. So you get the idea of just, you know, right off the bat, I had the daggers. I mean, early on, I had legendary daggers. As soon as I had 15 obelisks, I had legendary daggers. Plenty of material, you know, supply materials, and frost shot. So I had a really nice bow and a legendary bow and a legendary set of daggers almost immediately. You know, the second I could take out that camp which didn't take long at all. Basically, iron pointers was doing the trick. The reason everyone's up here, though, is I can't put them down below. It says thralls not allowed here. Right? And then if you go back to my little spot to back here, thralls not allowed here. Overlap with another object, but the other object is, I think, thralls not allowed here. So you can't put these guys down back here, so I can't have anybody back here in my base. I gotta stick everybody, this is like, believe me, they're hanging out where I can put them. Just because you can build everywhere. So yeah, I mean, I guess I could stick them down up in here. I thought about moving my base, but no. But like you said, we're on the edge of it right here. So let's see what homie's got going on. Well, I mean, he's got good strength for an archer. Garbage agility. I mean, you could feed him meat, so 79% on vitality. It'd actually be his highest stat. It's okay. This guy can stand around my base and guard it. Alright, let's look at Janos. So I like his stats already. He's got 70% in strength and 82% in grit. And then when we feed him his steaks, he's at 78 in vitality. So grit is actually his highest, but his next highest is vitality and then strength. So, you know, he even got a little point in agility there. Look at that. Miss Delencia. Like I said, her stats are flying by me. I wish she had more in grit. Obviously more in strength. I have another Delencia in the Exile lands. She has 100% in strength. She's But and I had another one that was, but she actually died. But she had 100% in vitality. But it got her killed. And anyway, let's see. So like I said, 89% in the vitality with the meat. Strength's gonna run all right, you know, whatever. Look at a little agility, over it. This guy, I don't even think I looked at his stats or what he's even. He's got like a falcata, right? What do we got? Look at that, an 88% in strength, right? I was just sticking some meat in him. I was like, I wonder if they get hungry up here. Yeah, he's got a 48% in vitality, but a 95% in, like all his other stats aren't really bad. Like they're pretty good, I guess. Vitality sucks. You know, just with, I mean, with the meat, it's what 62%. So yeah. This is my friend. I might stick you somewhere for decoration. We'll pop back here. And anyway, so let's look, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the map. And we'll talk about two things here. First of all, what you see is what I've been to, and I ran to it. I'm very proud of that. This is a huge map. I'm not saying the exile lands aren't, but this place is a little more confusing to me. I had a little harder time getting around. And finding some places. And then the other thing that I was complaining about in a past video was that it's very hard to get some of the map markers to show up without going into the very friggin' middle of like death. So more power to you, you know, you excellent stamina managers and you long time players and people who know the maps, but Pizza done died a few times trying to just get a map marker. So it's very frustrating. I feel like there's places I've been to also that I just couldn't get the map marker to show up. There has to be, they're too big. Like this place, where is this place? This forge? Alright, I found this forge where you can make these tools if you have like a black heart and some obsidian. Composite, whatever it is, and other crap, but that's not on the. That doesn't have a name. And listen, I do like get into this mine of death just to get anyway. I find that really frustrating, and like I said, I swear there, you know, there's a lot of little camps that are like, I would think normally would have a map marker, but I've kind of grown used to the idea that they're just not doing that on as much on this map. I don't know. It's a bit frustrating. So we're moving up the map, or the levels here. Let's go and look at that. I need to drop these guys off. So here's Grat Stankfanger, right? Here's a spare Grat Stankfanger. He makes silk from the bugs that I have. There's no gossamer, man. I can't find it. And then there's my spare. Cursed Armor 3, you are free. Free to live your life. I mean, not really. You're Battleborn. She makes the thick hide. She makes all the thick hide. Don't you? We love you. We would never get rid of you. You can always make more thick hide. But anyway, yeah, he's popular. We have several, or a couple of these guys. John the Tinkerer. I really want to get another, Darmok the Experimenter. It would very greatly be appreciated. And I simply just adminned in an Archpriest of Yogg because I don't know. I can't find any Yogg anything. Oh, and I got this guy at the Apos the Sorcerer. I mean, look at all these pages I got. I think I have one on me actually. Yeah. Found out these scouting reports are, I guess, worth money. I don't know. Let's see. Anyway, so there's 500 iron and steel, 250 tar, and then another 500 iron and a bunch of seeds. We'll just stick it in here. Oh, so when I went and found the obsidian place, I thought, oh, look at this, there's silver stone. I start hacking away at it, it's all gold. Beats is a very rich man, that's right. My gold problem was solved. Well, it's not even a problem. I'll show you what I got going on here in a minute. There. Now I just made a batch about chemical resin, and I'll show you what I've got sitting here. Okay. These Catan traders are just ridiculous. That reminds me, I believe I have a few fish I forgot to pick up earlier. What's up, boys? You're gonna get squished today. Here we got seeds. We got jar wood. Now here's something I don't understand. And maybe I just am confused from before. But I have a level 3 carpenter. That's why I want a level 4 carpenter. Where'd my stupid pick go? Come on. I'm almost done running errands, I swear to God. There you go. Them rocks out of my pocket. Alright. Anyway, I can't make the insulated wood. So obviously I put this in here because I was tired of having all the tools that I had sitting in a chest. So yeah, I cheated that in. I gave myself my Yog buddy here, Kursk the Flesh Eater. I guess when I make... All I really want is the stupid mace, the tenderizer. So I think that increases damage penetration. Whatever. Oh, and I'm not high enough level for fridges, but I was tired of not having fridges. I got ice, I got black ice, I got all that stuff. I can't get a fridge. No, this is annoying. So. But that's nothing compared to what I'm going to show you here in just a moment. So here's where all the work's still pretty much going on. I need to get a move to my new base, but my new base is still a whip. And now we're going to go have a look at the new base. You know, I'm not 100% convinced it's in the very best location, but I think it's going to be fun for me right now. Anyway, I've been trying, I decided to use the Yamatai. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Building material for the main, like, house. And, my usual flotsam stuff. I've been experimenting a little bit, trying to do some stuff with some different shapes. It's not a beautiful base. But whatever. I think it has some interesting qualities out of that. If we ever let in. There's supposedly a patch coming. I think it's supposed to speed this up a little bit. Maybe we can get the lady to stop breathing. And there she is. I like building out into the water. I assume it offers some safety. This is all shallow though, so it doesn't really make a difference. Like I said, many things still happening. Now I am a single player, so a lot of this is role play. Now this gate is here for a real, actual reason. Unfortunately, and I don't think he's going to spawn back in, which is kind of sad. But there was a rhino here that just literally walks all the way, like, to here. It was not going to work. So. But his other buddy's still there. But I decided to actually have a little bit of fun with this. Do a little bit of role play. And I'm going to add some goopy stuff in like this. Put a few guards around. Put them archers over here. They ain't got nothing else to do, right? Light fire. Now, I want to point out something. You may be saying to yourself, how are you only level 39 after building something like this? I didn't turn the experience off or anything like that. I just went into creative mode and made it off. I only have so much time, people, to build something like this. You know, turn the gathering up. Yeah, I know. I love gathering. I love playing this game. But sometimes I just need to get stuff done. And I'll be building more bases. Nothing on the inside, really. Got my little patented under the stair storage area. But it's really just a box. In fact, the top floor that is above this one is nothing. It's not even accessible. I just thought it looked cool. Hey-ya! It does look cool, by the way. I think. Alright. Well, let's go in the front gate. So again, like I said, I wanted to kind of look a little trashy, a little nautical, a little, you know, ramshackled and thrown together here. At least this part. Alright, we pop into, I guess, like the courtyard, I guess you would call it. But what's going on here is, again, a little bit of role play, a little bit of practicality. Now we've got a couple of these little shellfish traps out. What I'm going to do in this area, this is where my planters and my compost and all that kind of stuff's going to go. This will be the growth area. I'll put a few more fish traps in, but right now I thought, at least for looks, I like the way it kind of looked like, with just two on each side. But get the fishies going. But yeah, I had fun just kind of trying to mix things up a little bit, make it look kind of shoddy. This part anyway. Alright, so the Wheel of Pain was here. As you can see, everything is pretty much just shoved so tightly together. Now, I like having things close enough for me to work and do what I need to do and just pop from one place to the other. Especially if you're going to continuously be over encumbered, grabbing whatever you need from this bench and walking over another bench. I mean, this is tannery, tanner's table. Over to the armor's, over to the black. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I'm not going to change too much, but there's just too many benches in this game, so I need to spread out a little bit. So we'll spread things out a bit more. Maybe have a few thralls hanging out. I was thinking about building a bar with the Ducato stuff. This was originally just a straight walkway out here, but I decided to start trying to build some stuff, and I thought this might be fun. Kind of shape, because it kind of looks like a boat, I think, especially if you get up a little bit, right? So anyway, I thought a couple lights and some seating, some crates, you know, storage, whatever, but sneaky storage, but at least it'll look like, you know, kind of cool right there. This I'm just kind of doing for the pattern. I think I'm going to continue this as a straight walkway, but I like the way it looks. Just gives the floor a little different look. Now this was fun because originally this was like a little knob, and I don't know if you can see it. You can see a little bit of it. This was a shovel. I made like a Minecraft shovel. You might be able to see it. I don't know. But when I got out here, I thought it would be fun to stick my Yogg priest and give him like a little fake little house out here. So I'll put some spoopy decorations and whatever I can stick out here to make it look all Yoggy or whatever. But I was like, well, I want to give him a little place to live, but I couldn't really get it to work out because of the shape. I wanted to do something back on this back end. But it actually turned out to be pretty cool. I think it looks really cool, especially from the back side. You can see how just ridiculous it looks. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Like, just some weird put together out of ships type looking thing. There's like no room inside really. It's mostly just for looks. But he's a priest. He's taking a vow of, like, you know, poverty. He's living the life as far as he's concerned. But I really like the way it turned out. Real goofy. And I even, it took me a while to get all this stuff to line up. This is not easy. These walls don't really belong. And this would be hanging out in nothingness. But I was able to stick a pole underneath it so it looks kind of like it's legit. Like a support. I thought it really worked out. But yeah, I mean, otherwise there's not much to it. This is my super awesome practicality base with all the new improved benches. We're going to spread it out just a bit more. And I need a storage area. But why am I here? Well, obviously I'm here for this camp. And we got all kinds of thralls. I was like, man, they're all the good thralls. There's another one just up that ridge. And there's another place nearby. There's all kinds of, there's one down there where the ships are. There's just so much stuff around here. I couldn't help myself. And like I said, there's a Catan trader at my front door. It's hard to say no. I don't know if you can, I mean, I guess you can get your sorcery up to teleportation. But I don't really know how a map room works on this one. I haven't found any. I mean, there's ley shrines, but they are for maelstroms, I think. But this Catan trader doesn't have, what do we got? We got we got the great sword that only weighs a pound. I can get workers and combatants if I don't just go knock a bunch out. Just a dude. And we have Bracer of the Mad Prophet. And supply materials. So we have the full group of Catan traders. It's not just like a couple of them. Like I said, I'm having a little fun. I wanted to be in the land of aloe and hide. And these big boys got the good hide. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And there's a whole bunch of them. Like I said, there was one even closer, but he was too close. But there's a ton of iron, a ton of rock, patches of trees to get everything I need, plenty of, you know, scrub brush and everything. There's coal out here, and there's everything that I don't have at my other base. So, scorpions, spiders, you know, I get some ichor. You get these guys. This is the worst. The lighting in this place is terrible. I will say that. Oop. We found the pools of the gray ones by mistake. My bad, y'all. I thought I already found this place. Must have been on my list of things to do. Well, I'm in cheat mode, so I don't get any experience for it, I guess. That's the payout. Uh, Other things I like about this map, like I said, beyond the fact that I'm, finding tools and getting them off of people and finding them in crates and stuff, there's all kinds of, I like that there's weapons laying around. Throwing axes, stuck in crates. Let me just. I was gonna have to like grow this out there. Like I came here to get aloe for my other base, and I was like, "What are you doing, pizza? This is where you need to live, at least for now." It's certainly 100% better base placement than my other place, but I think we'll see how it works out. This is not too terrible looking, but being somewhere, this is a huge place for thralls. It's not too far from the lay shrine, so whenever I figure out what that does, it's right close to whatever this monstrous place is. I guess it's whatever. So I was thinking a base somewhere in here, a base somewhere possibly in here. Then they're not too far from each other. We could cross the map. I don't know how easy this is. It might actually suck, but at least they're there. And then that gives me access to this side, the left and right side, and then I'll have this base here. So it's kind of a long walk, but it's pretty uneventful. This area through here, so getting up in here isn't too bad. Got a little marker down because I couldn't get anything to get too close near this place. This is where I found the obsidian and the gold stone. And there's actually silver stone right in here. In this area right in here. So back at the old original base, there's stuff there too. So anyway, like I said, I think this place is just nuts. I am having so much fun. I really need to take some time and dedicate it to just learning all the different things you need to do here. What bosses I need to do. Is there an order that's more helpful? Where are the good armors? I wanted a feroxic axe. I gotta find some drowned ones places. Like I said, I've been trying to avoid finding out too much, but I like to watch people's videos, and sometimes those videos happen here in Siptah, so I found out a few things. But I am excited. I think even more excited than I was when I was playing in the Exiled Lands. Not just because I'm taking this run around the place approach, It's not that I'm not cheating, but what I want to point out is this. So, no, I didn't spend the hours it would take to get the materials to build all this stuff. And no, I didn't run around with all this stuff in my pockets trying to put all these things down. But I didn't get experience for any of it. And that I like, because when I come here, like I said, this is about what I want to do. When I come here, which is going to be soon, I really need to move. The base is just crap. I don't have all the good benches. But there we go. When we move here, I will have the ability to just adventure and level up myself and my thralls through fighting and catching thralls and just having fun. So that part I am very excited about. And then but I am going to watch some videos on the Maelstrom. I do want to see what that's about. Start figuring out how to get that going. I definitely want to do that. I just set it up to keep myself from acting goofy. Really, I mean, right now I can't even do a Maelstrom until like 8 o'clock on Saturday. It doesn't make any sense, right? I should be able to just either do it whenever I want. But I'm still not sure if it can just randomly happen or you have to trigger it. I think you have to trigger it, but I'm not sure. So we'll see how that works. But I'm very excited about this place, this game. I really like the map. I really like the people here are tough. Yeah. Not only have I, been killed several times now, but I've also, because the durability on my armor is such crap, I've had my armor busted off my body by some of these people. I left the witch event with my head, my helmet, my bracers, and my sabatons, my foot gear, whatever, all busted, and like down to like 2 potions. It was a brutal, beastly fight. But they are anyway. But I'm saying like just there's tons of scary monsters on this map. There's tons of just awesome little encounters with these, there's huge guys in the forest, and then there's just some scary looking guys who aren't too bad. But I like this place. It's pretty dangerous. I think it feels more dangerous than the exiled lands. I'm not saying there aren't easier places to wander and be, but anyway. One other quick thing, up there on the land by the house it can get pretty laggy. I assume because all this stuff. But I noticed this before, and another reason why I wanted to come out here. It tends to not be too much of a problem out here on the water, even when there's all these things that have to be in here, get rendered in. The lag that I usually experience is, nothing. There's nothing going on here. So I thought about going out further, right? And basically, I would think the ideal base would be something you could just swim to, right? Because there are 3 god powers that you have. Look at me. Look at the goddess. And Conan. And one is you are pretty much the only thing that can swim. Right? Can they swim in Exile or Siptah? I wouldn't think so. Maybe they can. I don't know. Anyway, you can swim. They can't. They don't ever come off of cliffs. A cliff literally can be your wall. And there could be a million bad guys that live above you. They don't drop into your base. But you can. Yes. And we'll just demo the last godlike power. See, once you get to the shore, that's when the lag starts kicking in. It's really just this area. I really haven't had too much problems. There's a couple places where it gets kind of thick. But here's our other power. And it's a dual power. Because we also have the power to do this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, makes us ridiculous. Because as long as you keep an eye on your stamina. And this place is kind of funny because I've tried to run away a few times and it's like, oh god, how shallow is it? As long as you can do this, and swim out of range of the archers, or at least their attention span. Skadoosh. Pretty much unbeatable. And you can see I've done a little bit of lighting. I wanted the creepy light a bit back here. A little bit of the home type glow on his house back there. But there's a ton of stuff to do here. You don't even know where this is going to go. This big fat bridge. What's that for? Yeah, I don't want to get an animal pen going too. Start seeing what I can scoop up. I keep hearing about horses. I've never seen a horse in this game anywhere. Alright, well there you go. There's the update. Here's the new spot, y'all. We are going to finish that up. That's why I've been goofing off. Move everything and everyone over here. And get set up. But I really need to get on it, and I'm really looking forward to doing it because, man, just look at all of this stuff to do here. I could spend a week just raiding these bases. That's another thing, man. The loot on this map is fantastic. I know I said it about the weapons and the tools, but I don't even know what this stuff does, but I've got a pile of it already. I have some more, I think. Well, no, I don't. Yeah, I got a couple of them in another crate somewhere. I think I have another one of these. Well, anyway, that text is for me, and it's time to go. But I just wanted to give you an update. I know there wasn't any fighting, anything too exciting going on here today. But I felt like, hey, man, I just need to get something out there. But yeah, I'm going to do this in creative mode. Like I said, what it does is it gives me what I want, but it also keeps me from leveling up just from doing all this building and gathering. But if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day, and y'all be good to each other.